Hey YouTube, Custom Edgeworks here with another knife review. Wanted to show you a really good EDC today. It's a really rare limited edition Benchmade 707 Sequel, and you could only get it from Matt's Gun Supply. It's a limited run. They made 250 of them, and this is number, I think it was 15. Yeah, 15 of 140 of this. I said they made 250. They made 250 total with the blue, aluminum, and the carbon fiber inserts, and the super steel. I love this steel. M390, which is a Rockwell hardness of like 60 to 62. Pretty impressive. And yeah, so they made 150 of this particular model with a satin finish, non-serration. Then they made so many with, I'm sorry, this is stonewash, not satin. Then they made so many that were stonewash with serrations. They made a certain amount with the black finish, and then again the black finish with the serrations. So of 150 of this variation of the limited run, this is number 15. Matt himself calls me when I had ordered this a while back, and took the time and courtesy to say, hey, would you like a particular number, 15 of 150 or whatever, do you have a lucky number? And he also gave me a discount and did some expedited shipping for me. Talk about customer service. That's how you keep my business, and I would highly recommend you going there and checking it out. He's the kind of guy, he even told me himself, he's like, if you're shopping around for a particular knife, maybe it's a rare blade or something, check me out first. I really think he'd do right by you and probably hook you up with some sort of deal. Real cool guy. Anyway, this knife, it just caught my eye. I think it's gorgeous. I always wanted one, but just never got around to it, and then saw the limited edition and just had to have it. And I'm really impressed. It's a great knife. It is really small, I will say that, but that's okay for an EDC knife. This is the sort of knife that you put in your pocket and you totally forget you even have it on you. And it looks real nice. It's made of some premium materials. Really smooth action. Of course, access lock. Locks up solid. No blade play at all. Really cool blade design. I'm a big fan of that. I love that swedge on the back there. It looks really good. Flat grind, stonewash, again, M390 steel. Comes with a nice edge on it. I didn't touch it up or put one of my edges on it yet, but it was pretty sharp. Sharp enough to where I don't know if I will or not. I don't know if I'll put my own edge. Beautiful anodization finish on aluminum handles. Inlay of carbon fiber there. Looks pretty nice. All black hardware. Black backspacer. Not perfect finish there. You can actually see the backspacer pop up a little bit there. I might just grind that down myself, but fit and finish overall is really nice. You can see they drilled out the liners there. Partially flow through design. No lanyard hole. Who cares? It's a small little EDC. I don't care anyway. Black pocket clip. McHenry Williams design. Just a pretty straightforward, all-around awesome EDC knife. I have nothing but good to say about it. Well, I take that back. One complaint. Pocket clip sucks. Not so much the design necessarily. I know it does look interesting, but it's so damn low. It just doesn't, for such a small knife, having like a fourth of it stick out of your pocket. Yeah, that's an epic fail. I hate it. I'm definitely gonna have to replace the pocket clip with something that does deep carry. If this had a deep carry on it, it would probably be as good of a everyday carry as the Benchmade, what's it called? Emissary, I think. Let me see. Try not to knock the camera over. See if I have that on me. Yeah, there it is. This is one of my more preferred everyday carry knives. There aren't a whole lot, in my opinion, that hang with it as far as an EDC knife. It's got it all. It's a little bit bigger. Similar footprint though, it's not a whole lot bigger. Both very narrow. But look at the difference in this. See, clip ends there. Fail. Look at that. Yeah, that's deep carry. That's what you need in a folder. Especially an EDC knife. Buries all the way in the pocket. So that's pretty awesome. I'll do a separate review on this. This is just an awesome knife. Great knife. But that's the only thing that, like, 9 times out of 10, just because it carries deeper in the pocket, I would carry the Emissary over the Sequel, even though I think the Sequel looks cooler. That's right, just because of how it doesn't ride deep in the pocket. I've seen them so many times work their way out of the pocket because of a clip like this, and you have so much more mass sticking out, and you just have to have that extra risk of it working its way out. And I don't even know what I'd do if I actually lost a knife like this. That'd be a bad day. But awesome fit and finish, very lightweight, very lightweight. Again, aluminum handles, it just works wonders with saving weight. Let's see here, what does this thing weigh? 2.5 ounces. Yeah, so you don't even know that's in your pocket. It's awesome. So, you know, similar, I would say. It is a little smaller, a little slimmer, but similar to Mini Grip. And this is customized, so it has some Wilkins grips on it, German-made custom scales. Really awesome. Like a orange and black laminated G10. Really cool. And the back spacer's that gear shape. Pretty awesome. S30V blade steel. Doug Ritter, my preferred blade design on a Griptilian. Doug Ritter's a survivalist, and he designed this blade. Really awesome. Anyway, they're similar. You know, I think they're both 3-inch blades. Actually, yeah, pivot to pivot, the blade looks to be the same length. Yeah. Okay, so they're probably both just under 3 inches. And I'm not going to compare the weight because I have an aftermarket handle on here that's it's heavier than what comes stock. I would probably say that they're on par in weight. Just probably right around 2.5 ounces for the both of them. So similar in weight. The difference is when you fold up the Sequel, it's very narrow. Okay. And again, I did put an aftermarket handle on this Mini Griptilian, but the original handle just rounds off right here. So it's still similar, and it's, as you can see, much wider. Okay, and thicker as well. Well, again, I can't really compare too much because these are aftermarket scales, so I think they're about the same or close. But the Griptilians have a rounder grip. I don't know if it's FRN, but whatever the composite plastic material that the handle's made of on the Mini Griptilian, it's rounded, and it's, you know, that's why they call it the Griptilian. It really fills the hand. It feels great in the hand. So it's a little more round and less comfortable in the pocket as the Sequel will be. Very thin, And that's really nice because when you have this, in your pocket, all the way over to the right, if you're a righty, at least that's how I carry, there's not as much knife to get your hand past to get into your pocket. It's not sticking out as far. So that's nice too. Just a great EDC knife. They might be hard to find with limited like this. If you can find them at all, that'd be impressive. And you're gonna pay at least $100 more than what the standard one would be. I don't remember what the standard comes in as far as steel. I would guess S30V, which is great steel. But you get the M390 with this. You get the different handle, which is really cool. It's more for the looks, the aesthetics. But as far as quality and function go, you can get the same blade for a hell of a lot less. I think it's, I don't know, 170, 150, something like that. And yeah, same quality. It's not going to be the same super steel, but it's the same knife. Great EDC. That's pretty much it. You know what? Just so I don't have to do a separate review, this Griptilian is awesome. I don't really have a whole lot extra to say just because I've done work to it, but S30V has the custom handle scales on there, all black hardware, and it's the same sort of knife. It's just fits in the pocket really well. It's lightweight. I think it would be a better cutting knife if you want to use it as like a utility blade or something. I think you could probably get more out of it. And you definitely have some really good jimping on the back of this blade here. And the way they did the custom handles on this, the jimping normally is recessed in the standard handles from the factory. And now they're, as you can see, they protrude. And they're actually functional. They're mild, but they are functional. You can feel them on the bottom as well, on the finger choil there. So, feels good in hand. Great EDC knife. Same thing, you could probably pick one of these up for, I don't know, 80 bucks. Not in this configuration. But with the standard scales and handles and everything, yeah, probably about 80 bucks. A little bit more for the Doug Ritter version with the S30V steel. You can probably get a similar blade. It's a little more narrow drop point, and it's usually going to be 154 cm, which is a pretty good steel. It's pulled its own weight over time, and you can get multiple configurations if you like a Griptilian. You go to their website and you can build your own. You pay a little bit more, and it takes a little bit more time to get it, but you can customize the plastic handles and get different colors and different finishes on your blade and different blade steels and different hardware options and colors on the hardware and all that good stuff, different pocket clips. And you can get the S30V, again not in this blade design, but you can get the S30V. You can also get, what is that, N360 or something like that. It's one of the really water resistant, rust resistant steels. But the Griptilians have just been around, and they're such a good seller that they give you that option to customize them. But I can't give this too much airtime. It's all about the Sequel today. Really, really nice. What you see is what you get. There's not a whole lot to it. Nothing crazy going on. But I think, again, there's not a whole lot of competition out there as far as limited edition goes for EDCs that are going to beat this. I think it's right up there with some of the best EDCs. It's just comfortable to carry. But you can also get some competitive options that are way less expensive that are going to be outstanding EDCs too. Do you really need premium materials? In my opinion, no, not on a little EDC knife. It's cool to have them, but I don't think you need super steel on a blade that you're going to be using for light cutting. That's just me. You may totally disagree with that. That's just my opinion. It's more just nice to, know you have it or say you have it. But anyway, there it is. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you have any questions or feedback. Thank you for watching.